Good morning and welcome to another Sunday segment. I am the Reverend Dr. Donicia Palmer, host of LU Life Church, your global spiritual community portal. Glad to be here today and so glad that you could join me too. I'm glad you're alive. Now, I do not know what shape you are in right now or what you have been through this week or over your lifetime indeed. But this one thing I know, you are here now. You are alive. This is no coincidence. You were meant to be here. Today's segment has something that will set you free, and you will never, I repeat, you will never be the same again. Admittedly, I tell you, you will never be the same. You will either be worse because you failed to believe that you would be better, or you will be better because you believe you are. Last week's segment was a bit hard for some to get it because it spoke from a million years from then. For some who cannot even imagine 10 years from now, I get it. But I spoke from there because I was there, and that's where I am, that ye may be there also, said the Christ. Boundless possibilities. So here we are, Sunday the 23rd of May, 2021. And today's segment topic, you shall not want for anything. What is it about this statement that makes our hair stand on end or our insides curl? What is it? That thing that destroys the souls of men. By men, I mean woman, man, boy, and girl. What is it that sells our souls for what? For want. For want. But we, that is this generation, and my mothers, and her mothers before her, and her mothers before hers, and some of yours, back to the very fourth or more generations at least, have been grossly self-inflicted with the want of wanting. Yet all this time we were told in scriptures and in ancient texts, thou shalt not want. Or in simple English, you and I must not or shall not be in want of anything. But we do want. Our world is bursting with longing, yearning, and wanting. A want so great. Can you see right now the tiny buds on the stem, all set for budding, to fully open and expose itself to the tender shoot? The earth swells and aches and tremor for want of rain. Wanting. Everywhere around us there is the sign of wanting. And look up above to the swelling, gathering clouds, filling up to spill showers on the trembling sod. The young child dreams of growing up, fanciful dreams of flash cars, great sums of money, etc., etc., not knowing that such demands plenty sweat. Work, 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 work. The child wants to grow up fast. Prior to that, the mother's womb swelled with great anticipation, in longing and wanting for her to hold her baby. You see, the pregnant belly is a sign of life wanting to express itself. Sometimes it even pushes through the date that was set. So eager is the wanting. What consumes our world, our way of life? I want to know. Yes, it does, doesn't it? I want to know. I want this. I want that. I want. Yet scripture insists and suggests no want is necessary. I shall not want. The opposite of want, then, if we go along with the ancient text, The opposite of want is to be content, to have. Men fail for want of having. So you say to me, Rev, are you telling me I shall never want for something? Or that I shall never want for something? And if I answered you yes, that very thing, you would laugh me to scorn. And if I should ask you, so do you wish to want for something all your life? What would you say? Ah, so then the very thing you would not, that you do. The very thing that you would make you, that very thing that would make you free, you do not. Because you say, I cannot. I cannot help but to be in want. So get to the point. I hear you now. Help us out. Okay. We were given a clue in that statement, you shall not want, from ancient texts. It was a statement, a fact, a sort of, well, not sort of. It was a sure promise. And this is here the thing we call the great law on which the universe that has been, that is, and that will ever be, that which we call the Lord, is. That word is. Say with me, is. It's spelled I-S, is. The most powerful word in your vocabulary is. Speaks to us of present now moment. Is. Carries the same value as the word am. Yes, this great provider, carer, this is that looks after you and I guess you could use the word shepherd, protector, provider. This is the very point from which we can make this claim, I shall not want. From that point, the point of is, the great I am, provider, carer, you can call a shepherd. With this information, you now know you have a provider and a protector. Do I? Yes. It animates you, lives your organs, lives the air, holds the sky in place, shifts the clouds, powers gravity, thinks space, etc. You get me, right? Return from wanting to already having. Live from the storehouse. The human plan, you see, is to receive. You say, what is my plan? What is the human plan? From this that we call provider, protector, this isness, this nowness, this amness, this beingness. Let's call it storehouse. Let's call it shepherd. Has the plan? There is a plan. The plan is, the human plan is to receive, not want. Which one of you asked ever to be here? Can you remember asking to be here? If you cannot, then know this for certain. It is the Father's will to give you the kingdom. That is the right side up. This is the right side up to live. The cup has been turned down for too long. It is a chore. It has been a chore, hasn't it? Life thus far. It's impossible. It's nigh impossible to fill a cup when it is the wrong way round. It is hard work. Beware of that which wants to give you. You see, beware of that which wants to give, and you will be rid of the wanting yourself. I'm going to repeat that. Be aware of that which wants to give. Be aware of that which wants to give. Will I say this again? It sounded like beware. Yes, be aware of that which wants to give to you. Be aware of that which wants to give you, and immediately you will be rid of the want in yourself. You get it? I feel that somebody is struggling with that. Okay, I'm going to say it just one more time. Be aware of that which wants to give you, and immediately you will be rid of the want in yourself. Now the wanting makes sense. Now you're wanting what is wanting you. So how have you been wanting what is wanting you? The thing you seek is seeking you. So be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am life. And that truth will make you free, will set you free, free to want no more. Isn't that amazing? Not free to want more, but free to want no more. You have enough strength to face what befalls you. You say, no, I don't. Yes, you do. You have enough strength to face what befalls you. For that life, that shepherd, that provider, that provision, that life that holds the sky in place, knows the future, is the future, and watches out and over you. However, we must first adapt and adopt this mindset to see the fruitage. You need to adopt, ADOPT, and adapt, ADAPT, this mindset. You must cease wanting, then you will want no more. Makes sense, right? 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 So as we come to the close of our segment today, what do you want? What is it that you really want? You was about to answer, weren't you? I have my vision of a super family connection. How different is that? Or I would wish I want a family that is close. No. What about just reversing, turning that cup the right way round? And something like this. I have in my vision a super family connection. I hold in my heart kind thoughts towards my loving partner. What about I am dedicated to being the sort of body that looks and feels good all the time? Life enjoys to think beautiful thoughts through my mind. And oh, how willingly I submit my hands to move in order of usefulness that brings forth only things that is good and pleasing. What about I have all the money? I buy food and pay for shelter, and you can name whatever what you have money to pay for. Imagine this. If you were given the invisible purse of infinite supply, what would that look like? Would you want no more? Then here it is, the invisible purse of pure infinite supply to purchase, order the things that would be necessary for you and yours. Would you go around still thinking, I want this or that? No, because the instant supply is already within your grasp. And so it is today. Right now, it is hard for you to imagine what I'm talking about. Because as soon as you start to imagine, as soon as you start to do it, you're doing it from the space of lack, of limitation, of too late, of your mistakes, of hurts, from fears, from culture, from separation, of smallness, from that place of want, from that want, and the want, and the want, and the want is crippling our world. So as we come to a close, we wrap it up. Move out today. Cross over, come over, turn your cup the right way up and enter in to the spaciousness of having. Right now, there's a word for somebody. You did not come here by chance. There's a word for somebody. And in my vision space, I see that the cloud has been following you. It's like a cloud has been over you. Sometimes it seems like you're in the sunshine, and then another time it's like this cloud. Let me tell you, don't be afraid anymore. This cloud is about to burst through up on you. Even as you look on your screen and you can see that there is love coming down from the sky or coming about you in that space. There is all the money that you want. There is all the joy. There is all the peace, all being poured out for you. It's about to burst open. This week, expect your miracle. Get out of the place of wanting to that place of having, because it's there waiting for you to open up. Now, right where you are, say with me, I have, I have, I want no more. I have, I want no more. You have been listening to the Reverend Dr. Donisia Palmer. This is LU Life Church. We are here every Sunday, but this segment goes on through the week here on YouTube, and you can come back to it and listen again and again and keep your souls blessed. If you have enjoyed a segment or know somebody who will, why not pass it on today? Give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment or your prayer request. Or if you have a real prayer need and you do not want to put it on YouTube, you can write to us at lulifechurch@gmail.com. Thank you for listening. Thank you for those who have donated through the PayPal link in the description below. You can always go to the PayPal link below, and we thank you in advance. Bless you and have a great week.